Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Hi, guys. Good afternoon. Welcome to today's topic, Focus Activity 4 to 5 on the plane. My name is Adrian, and I am from the MIES school in Montenero branch in Porto Romana. Yeah. Hope everyone is having a great day so far. The sun is out. We can't do much because we can't go out, but hope everyone is enjoying themselves at home. I know I am cooking. I'm learning how to cook. I'm reading a lot, watching some films, some series, yeah. Playing some instruments. Yeah. What about you guys? What are you guys doing at home? Everyone okay? I hope so. Today's topic on the plane. It's very strange because now in this period no one is traveling because of the pandemic virus, the coronavirus, and so it's difficult for travel as we are all lockdown. When was the last time I traveled? The last time I traveled was on the plane. Hi, Tatiana. Good morning. Hi, I am Adrian from Milan, from the Montenero branch in Milan. MIES Milan. Me too, I'm at home. Unfortunately, we have to stay at home, Tatiana, in this period. But there's lots of things we could do at home. We could, enjoy some moments to learn something new, to cook. I know I am learning how to cook some things, to play an instrument. I'm learning some new softwares online. And I'm learning also an instrument, how to play the guitar. Yeah, so there's lots of things we can do also from this this bad period that we are facing now. But like I was saying before, Tatiana, the last time I traveled by plane was last year when I went to Dublin. I went to Dublin in Ireland. That was the last time I traveled by plane. Now it's very difficult to travel by plane, to travel anywhere out of Italy because, as you know, Tatiana, we are we are on lockdown. So the city is on lockdown, so we can't travel, which is quite sad. Yeah. Everything okay, Tatiana? Can you see, can you hear me? If yes, could you write okay on the chat box? Tatiana, can you hear me? Can you see me? Am I clear? What are you doing at home, Tatiana? What are you doing at home in this period? What activities are you doing? Hi, Gabriela. Good morning. Okay. Can you guys see me? Gabriela, can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yeah. My name is Adrian. I'm from the MIES school in Milan, Montenero. Yeah. Nice to have you guys online. I would like to know, what are you guys doing at home? What activities do you guys do? Before we start with today's topic on the plane, what activities do you do at home? I am learning how to cook. I am learning how to play the guitar. I watch a lot of films. I do a lot of reading. Yeah, and it's quite fun also. Perfect, Gabriela. You can see me, you can hear me. Good. What do you guys do? What activities do you do at home, guys? I'm going to give you guys some time to write on the chat box. Yeah. Let's check. Let's see. Okay. Haven't heard anything from you guys. When was the last time you traveled by plane? The last time you traveled by plane, guys? When was the last time? The last time I traveled by plane was last year. I went to Dublin. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Nice, Tatiana. Good job. When was the last time you traveled by plane? When was the last time you traveled? The last time I traveled by plane was to Dublin, and I took Ryanair. Yeah. Was in. When we use the year, Tatiana, we use the preposition in. Yeah. So example, in 2018. Okay, Tatiana, we use the preposition in. Last time I traveled by plane was in 2018. Okay, perfect. Where did you go, Tatiana? Which place did you go? Where did you go? Perfect, good. Okay, now next question is, what vocabulary do you guys know about plane, aeroplane, yeah? Airplane, aeroplane. What vocabulary can you tell me about airplane, about planes? That you know about, yeah? Can you write down on this chat box what vocabulary do you know about airplane? I'm going to write to you the synonyms for plane. You can say airplane, aeroplane. Last travel by plane was in 2019, and I went to Sicily, Gabriella. Perfect, Gabriella. You went to Sicily? Are you from Sicily, Gabriella? Okay. What vocabulary can you tell me about plane? Yeah. For example, the pilot, landing, takeoff, steward, pilot, seats, emergency exits. Hi, Raffaele. Hi, Raffaele. Hi, good morning. My name is Adrian. I'm from the Montenero branch in Milan. Yes, Montenero. Are you okay? How are you feeling today? How are you? My question was, any vocabulary? Good job, Tatiana. Vocabulary you know about planes. So Tatiana said landing, takeoff, steward, pilot, seats, emergency, exit. Perfect, Raffaele. Welcome to the online lesson, focus activity 4 to 5 on the plane. Yeah. How is Salerno? Is it hot? What activities are you doing at home, Raffaele? Okay. In the meantime, you respond to that. I am going to go to the next slide, yeah? So today we are going to talk about, we are going to look at a safety video, announcements, on-board food and drinks, and complaints, yeah? Studying English language. Okay, perfect. It's hot and sunny. Great job. So, moving on, guys, to today's objective. Safety video, announcement, on board food and drinks, and complaints. Okay. Complaints meaning, for example, you go to the restaurant and you don't like the food. Yeah. So you call the waiter. Excuse me, can I talk to the manager or to the chef because the food is not very good? So you complain, yeah? You complain. When you don't like something, you complain. Hi, good morning, Emanuele. Welcome on board. My name is Adrian. I'm from MIS Montenegro. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you. Welcome. Good job. Perfect. Let's move on to the next slide now. If everything is okay here, could you write okay or a thumbs up so we can continue to the next slide? Yeah. I'm waiting for you guys. I know there's a bit of a delay from your end, but and also my end when I speak and when you receive. So I'm waiting for your response. Perfect, Gabriela. Okay. All right, good job. Let's move on. Perfect. All right, flying high. Do you like flying? Why or why not? What is your favorite city to visit by plane? Do you prefer the aisle, middle, or window seat? All right, now we're going to be talking about all of these questions. Question number 1, do you like flying? Why or why not? I like flying. I love flying. I like going to the airport. I like seeing the planes taking off, the planes landing. I like the food in the plane. I like the movies they show on the plane. Yeah. What about you guys? Do you guys like flying? Yes or no? If yes, why? If no, why? Question number 1, do you like flying? Why or why not? I love flying. If I could do this as work, I would do it every day. Yeah, I love flying. I like visiting different places by plane. I like flying. What about you guys? I love flying because I see new countries in the sky. I prefer the window seat. Okay, now we're going to be talking only about the first question. That's very good, but we're only talking about the first question, Rafael. Yeah? Do you like flying? Yes or no, and why? Yeah. Very good. Tatiana, I like flying because I can reach a final destination as soon as possible. Perfect. Yeah. I love flying because I like the food on the plane. I like the movies they show on the plane. I like the atmosphere on the plane. Yeah. I like to go to a new place. That's why I like flying, to see the new place, the people, the culture of the new place. What about Emanuela? I don't like because I'm afraid of falling. I know some people have a fear of flying. Many people have a fear of flying. Perfect. Very good answers, guys. What is your favorite city to visit by plane? What is your favorite city to visit by plane? My favorite city to visit by plane would be Jerusalem in Israel. It's only 2 hours and a half, I think. Or also Dublin. Yeah, it's a short trip. And I love the activities you can do in Jerusalem, in Dublin. So these are my favorite cities to visit by plane. Yeah, any city which is very near, which is very close by to visit, I love to visit. 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours by plane. That would be my favorite city. Yeah, and just remembering this off head, I can remember Jerusalem, Dublin, London. Yeah, Copenhagen. Perfect. Copenhagen. Why, Emanuele, Copenhagen? My favorite city I would like to visit is Phuket. But Phuket, okay, perfect. How many hours is to fly to Phuket, Raffaele? Tatiana says my favorite city to visit by plane would be Dublin and other cities in Ireland. Perfect, Tatiana. Yes, I like Dublin because of the lifestyle, the atmosphere, the people. It's also a very short trip, only 2 hours, 2.5 hours, yeah, to Dublin. And the food is amazing. I like the food. What about Copenhagen? Why Copenhagen? And why, how many hours is it to fly to Phuket? Perfect, Tatiana. You went into the, yes, that's very nice. And I think Dublin is famous for the beer, for the chocolate. Well, I bought some dark chocolate made from Guinness beer, and also the food, the meat. Yeah, it's famous for its meat, for the stew. 12 hours to Phuket. Wow, wow, that's a lot. Gabriela says, my favorite city to visit is by plane to Paris. Perfect. Okay. All right. Question number 3, guys. Do you prefer the aisle, middle, or window seat? Yeah. I prefer the aisle seat because I can go to the toilet often. Yeah. Because when I go on the plane, I drink a lot of juice, water, yeah, sometimes wine. So I go frequently to the toilet. So I like to sit on the aisle. Yeah. What is your favorite position on the plane to sit? Where? On the aisle, the middle, or the window seat? If it is a very short trip, I would prefer the window seat, yeah? But if it's a very long journey, I would prefer the aisle seat. What about you guys? Tatiana prefers the window seat for short and long journeys, trips. Both, you prefer the window seat? When you fly on the land, I prefer window seat because you can see. When you fly off the land, yeah, you prefer the. Okay. Hi, Massimo. Good morning. My name is Adrian. I'm from Mies Montenegro in Milan. Welcome on board. Rafaela says, I prefer window seat because I love sleeping near window. Perfect, yeah. I prefer the aisle seat, Massimo. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, I think the aisle seat is better for the people who frequent the toilet a lot, yeah, to visit the washroom. Yeah, so you don't disturb the other people who you sit with. Perfect, guys. Let's move on. Now, airplane vocabulary. Match the vocabulary to the picture. Okay, I am going to read the words out and I want you to repeat after me the pronunciation for pronunciation purposes. Yeah, seat belt, oxygen mask, life vest or jacket, wing, seat or aisle. Yeah, sit. Yeah, seat, seat, aisle. Okay. Now, I would like you guys to match the words on the left to the pictures on the right. Yeah. So, picture A. What vocabulary word would you match with picture A? Will you connect? Yeah, which is similar. For short trip, I prefer window seat. For long trip, I prefer the aisle seat. Perfect, Tatiana. Me too. Same, yeah. Me too. A seat, yes. The aisle, prefer the aisle seat. Perfect, okay. I prefer window seat because I love sleeping near the window. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's connect the words on the left to the pictures on the right. Okay, let's start with picture A. Picture A is sit. Perfect, Tatiana. Picture B. The next picture, B, is picture B is picture B is aisle. No, picture B is aisle. Picture C is seat belt. Perfect. Picture B is seat belt. Raffaele, picture B is aisle. Aisle. Okay, the pronunciation for aisle is A-I-L. Aisle. Yeah, this is the pronunciation, guys. Yeah, so I'm writing down the pronunciation for aisle. The one in the bracket is how you pronounce aisle. Aisle. Okay. This, guys, is for pronunciation purposes. Aisle. Okay. All right. Next one is seatbelt. Perfect. And what about D? D is wing. Tatiana, very good. And E is oxygen mask. Perfect. And F is life vest or jacket. Perfect, guys. For picture C, where else can I see a seatbelt? Which other place can I see a seatbelt? Only on the plane. Can I see a seatbelt any other place apart from the plane? Yeah. Any other place I could see a seatbelt apart from the plane? Where else could I see a seatbelt? In the car. Perfect, Massimo. In the car, on the plane, in the helicopter. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, in the car, helicopter, plane. On the train, no, on the train, there is no seatbelt on the train. Or is there a seatbelt on the train? I can't remember, guys. Is there a seatbelt on the train? I think there is. I think there is a seatbelt on the train. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah. Perfect. What about aisle? Where else can I use this vocabulary, aisle? Only on the plane or somewhere else? High chair for babies. Safety belt for high chair for babies. Yeah, Massimo, perfect. There is in the train, okay. All right, so train. Theaters, a safety belt, a seat belt in the theaters. In tourist buses, yeah. The spelling for buses, Tatiana, this is how you spell buses. Okay. On the bus. All right, guys, in the aisle, we use the aisle only for plane or other situations? If other situations, which situations do we use the aisle? In which other situation? Okay, we can use the aisle in the metro. Yeah, in the metros. Yeah. We can also use the aisle in the supermarket. If you go to a Selunga supermarket and you are looking for the pasta, so it is in the pasta aisle, yeah? Or if you're looking for milk, in the pasta aisle, in the milk aisle, yeah? So we can use aisle in planes, supermarkets, shopping malls, outlets, yeah? The aisle, the corridor, the corridor. The aisle for metro buses, yeah? Yeah. In my house, yeah. Normally for house, we use corridor. Corridor. For house, we use corridor. Yeah. Okay, Massimo? Perfect, guys. Let's move on to the next slide. If everything is okay in the last slide, can you write okay or a thumbs up on the chat box, please? Perfect, Massimo. Okay, Tatiana, great job. All right, moving on. Airplane vocabulary. What do you call the person who works on the plane and gives you food and drinks? What do you call them? I think Tatiana said steward. Steward. You can say steward. Or yes, good job. Or a hostess. Hostess. Stewardess. No, just steward. A steward or a hostess. Yeah. Perfect. Or you can also say a flight attendant, yeah, which is very generic. Okay. Perfect, guys. Good job, Massimo. Good. Yeah. Or you could also say a flight attendant, yeah, which is generic for female and males. Okay. Now, moving on to the next slide, guys. Safety first. Could you tell me the picture with the lady, with the blonde lady and the yellow? What is that vocabulary? What is she, what does she have on her? What is that called? The one in the yellow. What is it called, guys? Yes, stewardess. Yeah, you could say stewardess. Perfect, Emmanuel. Stewardess, hostess, flight cabin crew, cabin attendant, flight attendant. Stewardess. Safety jacket. Perfect, Tatiana. Raffaele, jacket, safety jacket. Okay. What about picture, the next picture? The next picture, which is on the right, top right-hand corner. What do you call that? F. So the first one is life vest or a jacket. What about the second picture? On the top right wing, yes. At the top right corner is the wing. And what about next to the wing is what? What is next to the wing? Next to the wing. Besides the wing. What is it called? The picture besides the wing? Perfect, yeah. What about the one next to the wing? Is called the emergency exit. Perfect. Yeah. What about below the emergency exit? Is the oxygen mask. Perfect. The oxygen mask. Okay. What about below the oxygen mask? Oxygen, okay. What about below the oxygen mask is? Seatbelt and non-smoking. Perfect. No smoking sign, a seatbelt. Very good, Tatiana, and the guys, and everyone else. Raffaele, good job. Okay, now, guys, I'm going to show you a video on all of these safety vocabulary words. And I want you to tell me which of these words do you see in the video? Okay? Okay, now I'm going to show you the video, guys. Ready? Are you ready to see the video? If yes, please write okay. Okay. Perfect, Tatiana. Okay, now ready. Let's use the video. Okay, I'm going to share. Stop sharing this. The video. Can you see the video, guys? Can you see the video? Okay. Now I'm going to play the video and tell me if you can hear properly. Can you hear? Can you see? Can you hear and see the video properly? Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to start from the beginning again. Okay. I don't listen. Oh, you can't listen to the video. Can you guys listen to the video? You can't hear. Can you hear, guys? Ah, no sound. Mm. Can you guys listen to the video? No. Okay. Guys, can you listen to the video? Hello, guys. No sound. Okay, let me just let's stop using the video now. It was basically all the vocabulary that we used before in the previous slides in the presentation. We could see on the video, but we can go back to the slides now, guys. But no sound, no problem, no problem. We can go back to the slides. Yeah. Okay, back to the slides. Okay. All right, now, guys, can you see this slide? No problem, Massimo. No problem, guys. It's fine. I think there was a sound problem, but as long as you saw the vocabulary and the subtitles, we will stop the video because it was just vocabulary that we learned before, yeah. And because of the time also, I would like us to move on to the next slide. Okay. Okay. First, I would like you guys to fill in the blanks. Yeah, with the missing word. The words are pilot, flight attendant, seatbelts, sits, aisle, flight time, and exit. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Flight 449, service to Seattle. What is the answer for this one? The first one. The flight time today is 2 hours and 29 minutes. Perfect, Raffaele. Yeah. Please put on your number 2. Please put on your. No, please put on your. Please put on your. Now sit. Please put on your seat belts. Yeah. Seat belts and find the emergency. Emergency. Number 3. Perfect, Raffaele, Emanuele, perfect. And find the emergency. Good job, Raffaele. And find the emergency exit close to you. Our today, what's number 4? Our pilot, perfect. Our pilot today is Captain Fitz. My name is Jenna, and I am your number 5. I'm your flight attendant. Perfect, Raffaele. Good job. Please stay in your number 6. Please stay in your seats. Perfect, Tatiana. And make sure your feet are not in the aisle. Enjoy the flight. Perfect, guys. Good job, guys. Okay. Any vocabulary in this text which was difficult to understand? If no, please write okay so we can continue. Okay, perfect, Tatiana. Good job. All right, let's move on to the next slide, guys. Okay. Could I change seat, please? What are some potential problems on the airplane? What are the problems could you encounter on the airplane? What kind of problems do you think you can encounter, guys? Can you write on the chat? What are the potential problems you can encounter, you could see on the airplane? For example, the person's seat is right behind, yeah? So you would ask them to please put the seat properly, yeah? Or not enough leg room for your legs. If you are a very tall person and you have long legs, you don't have enough room for your leg. So not enough leg room, yeah? Or what other problems, potential problems could you have on the plane? Let's check some of the problems, guys. A crying baby. When the baby cries, yeah, that's one of the problems. The bag too big, yeah. Your luggage is too big, yeah, to put in the place where you put your bags. The overhead carriage, yeah, or bad weather, turbulence, because I felt the smell of feet, because my feet smell, yeah, Raffaele. A little leg room, Massimo, yes. No leg room, yeah. Or when you have a very big bag, to put the bag in the overhead compartment. The overhead compartment is very small, but your bag is very big, yeah? So that could be a problem for you. Perfect. No leg room. The seats in the rear, Massimo, of the plane, because they are more noisier and skid. I didn't understand the last word, Massimo. Skid. Someone kicking your seat? Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, moving on to the next slide, guys. Announcements. We are experiencing a bit of turbulence at the moment. Yeah. Please fasten your seat belts and return to your seats. The duty-free trolley will be coming down to the aisle. Yeah. Please make sure your portable electronic devices are on airplane mode until we announce that they are safe to use again. Yeah? So these are the announcements you normally would hear when the flight attendant announces on the phone. Yeah. Dangles. Okay. Okay. Dangles. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Any other announcements that you know that would be said by a flight attendant, that you heard by a flight attendant, apart from these ones? Apart from these ones. Have you heard all of these on the plane? Have you heard all of these announcements on the plane, guys? Have you heard all of these announcements on the plane? We are experiencing a bit of turbulence at the moment. Please fasten your seat belts and return to your seats. The duty-free trolley will be coming down the aisle. Please make sure your seat portable electronic devices are on airplane mode until we announce that they are safe to use again. Have you guys seen these announcements on the plane? Have you guys heard of these announcements on the plane? Yeah. Perfect. Great. Good job. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I've heard these announcements. Okay. Perfect, Tatiana. Good. All right. Good, guys. Let's move on to the next slide. On board. Yeah. Airplane food. Do you like airplane food, guys? I love airplane food. Do you guys like airplane food? Do you guys like airplane food? Do you like airplane food? Yeah, the use of electronic cigarettes is prohibited and smoking is prohibited. What about the food, the airplane? Do you like airplane food? I love airplane food. I like the meat and the fish with the rice, with pasta. I like the airplane food. It's nice. Which is your favorite airline? My favorite airline is Qatar or Emirates. Yeah, my favorite airline. Qatar or Emirates. What about your favorite airline? Massimo doesn't like airplane food, okay? That's fine, Massimo. It's not as fresh, right? What about your favorite airline? Okay, Massimo. My favorite airline is Sirla, is the air. Singapore Airlines. Okay, I like Singapore Airlines. I've heard of it, but I've never been on Singapore Airlines. I like Turkish Airlines. I've been on Turkish, Austrian also. Okay, I don't like Ryanair, no. But that's the only airline to travel in domestic airlines. Yeah. What activities do you do on the airplane, during the flight? What kind of activities? I watch movies, I listen to music, I play games on the airplane. Yeah. What activities do you guys do? Okay, Turkish. Right, Massimo. I was about to ask Tatiana the same thing. Are you really serious? I think she is, Massimo. She is serious. She likes Ryanair. I think the low-cost airlines are really not good. Ryanair, EasyJet, no. It's good just for short trips, but it's really not a good, comfortable airline. I mean, the service is not good. Yeah. Anyways, what activities do you guys do on the plane during your flight to a destination? What kind of activities do you like doing? Raffaele likes watching films. Okay. I sleep every time. Yeah, perfect. Do you like to sleep on the plane? Yes, I like to sleep on the plane. Have you ever flown first class? No, never. I have never flown first class. Business class, yes, and economy class. Usually economy class. Sometimes business class, but never first class, never. What about you guys? You're drinking my drop ends bomb. You like to drink a lot of wine, Massimo, and you go to sleep. Perfect. I got an experience with Ryanair, okay? A bad experience or a good experience? Yeah, I like sleeping a lot on the plane. Yes, I know, Massimo. I think the best cure to sleep is good wine and bum. Go to sleep. Perfect. Okay. All right, guys. What about first? Have you guys traveled with first class or second class or business class or economy class? Raffaele chats with other passengers. Wow. Yes, I've never done that before, but that's a good idea. Yeah, that's good too. Have you guys flown first class, business class? Wow, Tatiana, nice. Nice, nice. Perfect. All right, guys. Let's stop here for today. And I hope you enjoyed today's online lesson with me on Focus 4 to 5 on the plane. I hope you will remember today's vocabulary and use them in the future. Thanks again, guys, for your patience. I hope to see you next time online, guys. Yeah. Have a great weekend and stay indoors as much as possible. Enjoy the time doing different activities at home. Yeah. So until next time, guys, hope you had a good lesson and stay well, stay protected, and have fun, guys. Yeah. Thank you, Raffaele. Thank you. All right, guys. Have fun, guys. Bye. You're welcome, Tatiana. Stay protected, stay well at home, and take care, guys. Bye.